Hi, my name is Pat Goodwin with patgoodwinassociates.com, and today we're going to talk about how to answer interview questions. You've gotten to the interview, you've got your resume screened in, they've made a call, they're either phone screening you over the phone to ask you questions or you're there in person. So this is when you're on the tip of your toes. It should be a given that you have researched that company fully. You have reviewed the job description fully. You have made a list of things on your paper as to why you feel like that you would fit that job. You are screened in for skills, but you're hired for fit. So when you get to the interview, whether it be on the phone or in person, this is the ultimate test of how you perform. It should not be rote. It should be a natural conversation. If you have prepared your resume to the best that it would be based on accomplishment statements, determining what is the situation, action, result, then you are much better prepared for the interview. When you get ready for the interview, if you know it's on the phone, you want to make sure that your voice is clear and that can be heard. I would encourage you to call yourself on the phone and leave yourself a message. Make sure that you have the research of the company information, your resume, the job description in front of you so you can glance at those as questions are being asked. You want to make sure that you stay on point when you're answering interview questions, not go in a rabbit trail to get back to the same point. Make sure that you listen carefully to what is being asked of you and then answer accordingly. If you need it to be repeated, ask, would you please repeat that? Or are you asking me about? Then that gives you time to think about what you're going to say. As you begin to answer questions, you want to be prepared to talk about the value that you bring to the company, the skill set that you bring, the job description that you have researched and studied, and intertwine that with why you feel like that you're of value to that company. If they asked you a question about, tell me about yourself, that's a question. You need to be prepared in 90 seconds or less. Tell someone about who you are and what you bring to the company and what the value is that you bring. If you are looking at tough interview questions, there's a wonderful book called Knock 'em Dead that you can look up and go online and find, maybe at a used copy, but Knock 'em Dead is a book that's been published for a number of years, and the author is someone that is well recognized, and those questions can help you practice. Focus on behavioral questions. What is the situation, action, result? Even if they don't ask you behavioral questions, be prepared to answer questions with an example. And if you can answer questions with an example, you are going to be better suited to get through that interview and be more successful being screened in for the second interview. And that's how I would prepare you to begin being prepared to answer interview questions.